Oh, sorry. I just was busy reading The Outsiders. It's an amazing book. It talks about youth and the development of growing up. And sometimes it just feels like the characters are popping out of the pages. Speaking about characters popping out of the pages, we have a very interesting group to talk about today. Introducing our very own Columbia High Theater.
What?
Welcome, guys. How are you guys feeling?
Hi, Arlene. We're feeling great. Pumped.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, you guys are all going to be playing on the upcoming play, The Outsiders. You guys want to shout out the show dates before we start?
The 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 27th, 28th, and what? March 1st. Yeah. March 1st.
Oh.
Be there, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So, how do you guys feel about putting this production on? I mean, I'm sure it's hard and, learning your parts and everything.
I mean, I would say it's like too bad, but I mean, just gotta kind of go with it, I don't know.
Tyson, you have anything to say? You're one of the seniors here.
I would say this has kind of had a bit of difficulty going on because we have a lot of first-time actors who are going on stage for the first time. We also have quite a few things that stopped us from doing rehearsals like snow days, but I would say overall it's been a really good experience for majority of the cast.
Anyone else want to say anything for?
I'll snag that. Well, I play 2-bit, so I'm the goofer, and it's actually been really fun because I can kind of see 2-bit in myself every once in a while. Yeah, I got you. But I can kind of see 2-bit myself sometimes, but I also see how I can help myself or other people through 2-bit in a way. So I thought that's pretty cool.
So do you guys relate to anything part of the play? Because, it's a very important story. We read it in middle school most of the time, it's about growing up and all that. So Caleb, do you have anything specifically that you feel like you relate to?
In the book? Or
in the
play?
story?
For me, to personalize it, my character is Soda Pop, and he's more like a free brother, right? He learned through different ways about how he's just a free guy, and a lot of the conflict doesn't mess with him in any way. He's one of those people that just someone to bring you up, right? It's someone you can lean on, but also his advice is a little wary because he's also learning from himself too. But his perspective and stand is just I don't know. He's the older brother who hasn't completely found it out or about life, and he's just making it live and making it work out. So I feel like I kind of can feel that. At the same time, I'm a little more responsible than what I see Soda Pop as, but I guess I could see him as.
Right, Caleb, we're not looking for spoilers here.
Okay.
You have to save that for the show dates coming up this Thursday and next week. So coming here to the back, so do you guys feel anything specifically that you guys are excited to showcase in the show?
Oh God. I mean, I especially really like the way that our technicians and the way that the show just feels, just lighting and all the special effects kind of make the show come together, because it's just otherwise it's just people on stage without the special effects, and it just without all the costumes and everything, we're just teenagers. But without that, yeah.
So it's very important, everyone works together, and that's the whole thing, working as a group. Coming over to very important people here too, Oscar Dominguez and fellow assistant directors. How do you guys feel about doing everything that you guys do?
Honestly, we only do half as much of the work as Glennis has been putting into this. So it's honestly been quite the journey putting this all together. And we have had a lot of tough spots, said with the snow days and memorizing our lines. Noah, he said it was not too bad going with the flow. You have the most lines in the play, dude. So I congratulate you for that. But yeah, it's been honestly amazing getting this all together.
What do you think, Katie?
Working this show and assistant directing has really been really eye-opening for me, because I've been in shows prior to this, and it just shows me all the technical aspects that I'd never really seen, and I really like working backstage and stage managing as well. So it's a good community for me to work with.
Well, it's at the end of the day, I think we all agreed that you guys are all about community and helping each other. Because again, putting a play is not just one person, right? It's the whole group, and everyone makes it work. Actors, assistant directors. Glennis, the director, she's not on camera, but she's here. What's the most important thing you guys think about theater? Because it's not only just about the play, but it's also about the group itself.
I'll take that. I think, in my opinion, the most important thing about theater is making connections with the people around you, because like you stated before, it's a community, and it feels good knowing that you'll have someone to lean onto, because a lot of times us as actors, it can get pretty complicated with our scenes and stuff. And it's good to know that there's people here in our theater group that will help us out. I'll pass it to Noah.
Oh, I got one.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I'd add on that too. I mean, I know this kind of sounds a little corny and stuff, but I mean, the friendships too that I made in this. I mean, I recently kind of got with these guys and I met all these people, and I mean, they're really amazing people, and I'm really happy to be able to meet you guys and have this experience with you. I mean, it's something pretty awesome. I don't think I would be able to experience like anywhere else, you know?
What's the most important like thing that you guys think is like, what can you get out of doing theater? You know, why would you guys push it to do theater? I'm going with Katie.
Wow.
So at the start of every show, Glynis will be like, look around, and you don't really know these people, but look around on opening night, which for us will be tomorrow night, and we will see like the family and the friendships and the bonds we've created. And I think anybody who is struggling or wants a place to belong, theater will always be your home, no matter what your background is. If you've done theater, it doesn't matter because you have a home here.
I would say one of the most important aspects is watching these people that, like, obviously when you start out with this stuff, you don't have your lines memorized, you don't have a character built, and then just seeing these characters slowly build up. Like yesterday, I was watching backstage a scene that happens at the end of Act 1, not spoiling, but Noah and Angel right here, phenomenal. Like almost made me tear up because their characters have just built up so well, and the connection they have is just feeling so much more genuine than when they first started out in the show. And that's just a really important aspect for me and for a lot of these guys here. You can have two.
Nice. Oh, I should take one. I think another very important aspect that you can actually take away from theater is like skills you can actually apply to your own life. And you're not just acting a character out here. You're building your communication skills, you're building your confidence, and you're getting to know these people that can teach you other things that you can take further in life. And I think that's just a really cool part of theater too. Now you can have two.
Oh.
Nice. So like from what I've gotten here, it's like not only the like they say the payoff of like the show itself, like watching it to completion, but also like you said, Oscar, like having those outside stuff that you getting more confidence, being able to like, let's say like if you're nervous about like speaking and performing to people, that like slowly goes away for you guys. So it's definitely like something that for anyone who's watching, you know, if you have kids at home that are going to be going into high school next year, joining this wonderful group, minus the seniors because they're graduating, joining this group, not only like encouraging to do this, but like pushing them to join theater, right? Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Anything going back to the show, anything specific that you guys are excited to showcase? Like no spoilers, obviously, but like maybe if you guys have like a specific thing to like tell the people to look forward to. We'll pass it.
We'll go Angel.
Well, he has a mic.
I die.
Oh, I better watch.
No part of no spoilers. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't die.
Yeah, actually,
doesn't
he
die.
goes on to live a very
He dies
happy
of
life.
happiness. He dies of happiness
Yes.
because the show's, you know, the show's
Yes.
done. He dies of happiness.
Going back, one of the more technical aspects that we're excited to showcase is there's actually a lot more combat, specifically stage combat, shown in this play, which we've not done much of before. So we are very excited to show that to you guys.
I also like just obviously the camera captures it. Seeing like the set building. You guys do all of that by yourselves, right? Like you guys get help from like the
A
students.
lot of that was Glynis. A lot of that was Glynis.
And our tech crew. Our tech
Yeah.
crew.
And that also brings a good point that I want to bring up. Sorry. Oh yeah. This production was also like really directed and student run. Glennis tried to make it so the students had a choice on what to say and whatnot. The big one I want to point out is the posters. Kenzie Roberts did a really good job about posters and whatnot. She's able to capture the image, to advertise, things like that. Also, you guys are going to come in, you're going to see a presentation about all the PowerPoints. I think that changed. Glennis changed the little things, but it was just the little things that students were able to implement if they weren't like able to have the opportunity to come into play. So Glennis did a really good job to actually have that second involvement for kids and students to put in, I don't know, any ideas they wanted to share throughout Outsiders. So there's also a lot of other people to give a big round of applause to.
We don't want to make this too short. I mean, we can talk about this all day. Is there anyone specifically you guys want to give a shout out to? You guys want to pass the mic?
We should
down?
say it all at 1-3.
You guys know who I'm thinking of?
Oh, guys, what?
Come on.
1, 2,
Okay.
3. Glennis!
This show would be absolutely nothing without Glynis. Because sure, we have a lot of students helping out in every aspect, but Glynis, our director, the person directing set building, directing our characters, our teacher, we would be nowhere without her. I think we can all agree on that one.
Yeah.
And she is also the grandmother of our main character right here. What do you have to say about your grandma? Noah?
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm just throwing on me.
Yeah, I gotta throw it on you. Come on.
No. I do want to say something. I'm really like, I'm super happy and I'm super like, I get to do this show with my grandma, and she gets to like show me what she knows and show me that like how to do this thing and like how to show me what to do and how to act. I mean, it's a really cool experience when you have like some of your family being part of another family that you're in.
Thank you, G Money.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Glynis for sure, but also like everybody else in the cast, the people behind the camera and in front of it right now, they've helped a lot as well. Because a lot of the set, like we came in for like a few hours one day, and we helped to make sure like the set looked as good as it does. But also Glynis kind of gave us all the resources to make it possible. So mostly Glynis, but also everybody else. Anybody else?
I think there's, shout out to like the tech crew and everything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Spotlight operators.
Shout out to Anna Corona, Destiny, and Andre
Destiny Behringer.
Behringer. Destiny Behringer.
Oh, we also have two more very important people.
Oh, I think Cheryl and Shirley, right?
Yeah, Cheryl.
Yes. And Vanessa and Kat. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're helping with the sound. So big thanks to all of them because they put a lot of work into like getting our transitions right, our lighting right. And I'm really thankful to have them. Yes.
Wise words.
From
Wise words.
from the actors to the stage people who manage it, to the spotlight operators, to the assistant directors, everyone's support. I mean, it's so amazing to see it because like obviously we watch the play, people who are sitting in the audience these upcoming days. Anyone say the dates again?
20th, 21st, 22nd.
Remember?
27th, 28th, and the 1st.
Remember those days? To like you see the play, right? You see the actors, but I don't think there's not much appreciation for people behind the stage, working everything. And you guys work so hard, and it's finally good to see it all pay off at the end. So thank you to all of you guys because you guys are doing this for like yourselves, but also the school, making it, in my opinion, a little bit more interesting. But yeah, thank you guys for coming here and talking to us. Letting people know, the parents, everyone's gonna come see you guys. Also, maybe people who may not know about like theater going on. I mean, I think it's hard not to know. You guys are amazing. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Any closing comments you guys want to make?
Go see The Outsiders, and yeah, go watch a really good show. This cast has been working really hard, and we would really appreciate it if you came. So
Caleb,
please,
can you
come
shout
see.
out the days one more time?
The 20th, 21st, 22nd. Write this down. The 27th, 28th, and the what?
First.
Of
We forgot one important detail. At 7 p.m.
6:30. 6:30.
And remember,
$10
for tickets.
And remember, no food or drinks in the auditorium. We have the best auditorium, and we want to keep it clean. Thank you guys.
Glynis will find you.
That is true.
We're a community theater, and spotlight.
This is
Ah!
See my outside.